Hello guys, welcome to a new Division video brought to you by Showbiz. Today we're going to be discussing and watching the fastest and most efficient way to farm 229 and 268 gear score items in the 1.3 patch. The way we're going to be doing this is on the Dragon's Nest incursion. We won't be completing the entire run, we'll be just killing the first 4 bosses, collecting the loot and restarting the mission. We're doing this on heroic setting, obviously, to get those 268 items, and we're running a group of 4, each with our own set roles as such in the run. I'm running 4-piece reclaimer. I'm going to be using the explosives buff. I'm going to be running the pulse and keeping the pulse up for the team, as well as the immunizer box. Prider is running the 4-piece alpha bridge, and he's running the Caduceus on his back to keep the cool headed and keep those flashbangs ready at all times. We have Zeta, he's running the 5-piece sentries, and that is just to mark the enemies so that we can get them down a bit faster. It's a lot easier to get those bigger ones down when we get down into the main arena. It's easier to get the big guys down. And the gas mask is running smart cover and ammo box, and again he's running reclaimer with the 20% damage to elites. All in all, these skills tie in really well together, and it makes it one of the fastest ways to get down those enemies and to make this more efficient and the run faster each time. So this first part, really simple. Get that smart cover on the van and literally use your skills. As you can see at the bottom of the bar there, we've got all the ults up. I've already burned one of my ults. I do have skilled on one of my snipers, and that gets, it essentially keeps up that DPS ultimate at all times really, or when we need it the most. So we just interchange, me and Prider, and we get those high damage buffs up for the team. So with this first section, just clear it out, nice and simple, let them come towards you, keep those buffs up as you can see on the floor. We've got the smart cover, the ammo box, the immunizer, the pulse, the explosive rounds, the cooldowns, we've got all that good stuff up, and literally just wipe through this first wave real fast. On this run that I was recording, for some reason, one of the big flame guys decided to be really slow, and he decides to walk down the stairs right now. That's not something that we've seen very often while doing this. It's normally just an engineer that's left, but for some reason he must have been a bit slow getting down those stairs. As you can see right there though, the sentry's mark is marking, and it's doing its job basically. The more marks you can get on, as we all know with the sentry's gear, the faster we can get down those big guys. So nice and simple, kill that first set, make a run through this way, open the doors, etc, etc, make that run through. So running through, obviously don't need the ammo, running the ammo box. As long as you're all stocked up from the beginning, you should never really need to get ammo, at least for a good 6-7 runs where you may lose a couple of bullets where the ammo box isn't down, but other than that, we never really need that ammo. In the worst case scenario, we do need the ammo. The box is right there, as you can see on the left. Just picks them up on the way, it's not really a problem. So we jump down into the main area, walk all the way around on the right hand side, making sure not to disturb the enemies right in the centre, sticking to the wall and making sure the middle one guys don't see you. Up onto the top here, up on the stairs, all the way around, and we're going to be sitting on a box right in the corner, which basically makes us immune from the RC cars from the engineers. Now the RC cars from the engineers are one of the hardest things to face in this incursion. As you know, they explode near you, set you on fire, they can be quite a nuisance, but sitting on this box light here is the absolute perfect way to combat that. As you'll see in the video, when the engineers start to fire at us, the little cars will just sit at the side and they won't do any damage at all. So as we come to the box, we obviously set the buffs up there. We set the buffs up, we put the smart cover down, we put the ammo box down, we put the immunizer down, we pulsed, we got the explosive rounds, the damage to elite rounds, and then finally I also used my DPS ultimate. As you can see, we made light work of that bunch of guys there, absolutely wiped them out, nice and simple. I'm just getting my skilled back there. As you see, my ultimate's back again. It's literally back already, ready for the next. I'm going to save that one actually. I'm going to save that for the next big wave. But as you can see, take your time, sit in that smart cover. Make sure that one guy who's running the smart cover is always keeping that smart cover up. That's one of the main things about this, is that smart cover needs to be up, the pulse needs to be out, and other than that, it's just about calling out. When the buffs are down, speak between yourselves. Make sure you've got those buffs up. So this first part is really simple. You come in, get on the box, set up as you would with the talents that you've got, and cleared enemies. There's not really much hard work involved with this part. The second part, in a moment that's coming up, is when the four guys spawn, the 4 big bosses spawn. Now this is the part that requires a bit of communication, a bit of an order in the way that you kill them. Basically, it makes it easier for the group, really fast, and again it keeps you in that 7-minute farm mark. So just finishing off these guys there, as you can see, objective complete, secured the parking lot. Now at this point we let all our buffs drop. As you can see, we have no buffs ready. We're just going to wait, and as you can see, the alarm on the door in a second. There'll be an alarm that comes on the door just to the left. As soon as that alarm starts coming, we get the buffs up on the second. So there's my explosive bullets going out now. The water's gone out. My ult's going out right now. The pulse is out, and we have to kill Famine as fast as you physically can. He has the flame bullets, and he will absolutely wreck you if he walks out that door. Now, what happens at this point is we have runners behind us. We get rid of that one runner. Those other 3 guys will focus on killing Pestilence next. Pestilence is the other big boss who has fire. So those 3 are going to work on Pestilence. If he gets close and starts firing those flame bullets at you, you're done. My job is to literally get rid of the runners and get my skill back. So those 3 are focusing on killing Pestilence with the fire, and my job is to get rid of the runners. As you can see on the left there, the RC cars aren't doing any damage to us at all. They are literally, sat there and exploding, not doing anything. So once Pestilence is down, those are the main 2 bosses out of the way. Those are the 2 that do the flame. So kill those 2, and then after that, just go for the next boss, which is closest to you. You obviously save the survivor link just in case he starts doing quite a bit of damage, which he can do. He is quite a obviously powerful boss on heroic, and he can do a lot of damage. Death was the closest at that point, so we killed him first. Again, keeping all those buffs up, keeping them nice and up. I'm just killing the runners. Those guys are killing the big guys. As you can see, War there is getting taken down. I'm just keeping on top of those runners so they're not bothering. Sometimes if you get the runners and they catch you off guard, they can jump on the box, melee you, and at that point, that's when you're a bit stuck, because with the melee, it can knock you out of cover, and it can disrupt the whole run. So if I'm taking care of those guys while those guys do the bosses, I can help with the bosses when I get chance, but I'm mainly there just to get rid of those pesky little runners behind us. As you can see, they're all dead now. There goes the last one. The run's done. Literally just pick up that loot. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, I didn't get the best loot there, just 4 yellows, but normally you do average like 1 green every run or 2, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. It's just how lucky you get. So that's the run over with. The loot's done. Restart the mission, go again the exact same, and you get those gear score items every 7 minutes. So good luck farming, and thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to subscribe, and I will do more content in the near future. See you in the next one, guys.